Takiwātanga in his, her, their own time and space.
Being cool. The kids that are in his class that have autism, super cool.
Autism's about a different perspective on life.
And once you've met one autistic person, you've met one autistic person.
There is nothing wrong with having autism, you know. It's set in it. Once you know you got it, and it's set to get on with life a lot better, you know.
They bring change. They are non-judgmental.
Being different ways to thinking.
I'm autistic. If you don't look autistic, it is a very ableist statement.
Autism is a label. Forget the label and just live as normal life as possible. Autism is about hope.
Takiwātanga. Love Not Cure, Exploring Autism One Strength at a Time.
Good day and Happy New Year to all of you. I've been thinking of doing a recap episode for the last year, and yes, I'm pretty much aware that recap episodes should be done every year end, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. And the reason being is that year-end should be year-end reviews should be a time wherein you contemplate on past episodes, the good thing, the not so good thing that happened, and how we can improve that for the next year. But rather than feeling sorry about not being able to do a year-end recap, let's just make one right now. By the way, to have a couple more guests last year, but I wasn't able to do so. But that's okay. The good thing is I have spoken to a couple of potential guests last year as well, and they have agreed to be part of this journey with us. And this will be a surprise, I guess. I won't be telling any further details. We'll just figure out the logistics to make those episodes happen. And let's see how far we can go from there. Before we proceed, if you haven't, I have a small favor to ask. Just a tiny little bit favor. So wherever you are listening to this podcast or whatever channel, please do subscribe. Follow the channel. This will help the search engines, and that's unfortunately how the search engine works, algorithm. And also so that listeners who are wanting to listen to these episodes will also be able to find us. Take note that some of you may have been aware that I have moved all of my long-form content in this channel, including the autism or Takiwātanga content. And this will help me make producing content like this seamless, and this will probably gonna be effective immediately, obviously, for this year. And hopefully we'll be able to produce more content that makes sense for everyone, and hopefully we'll be able to help support one another and be able to get inspired with stories of everyday people around us. All right, let's get it on for this episode. Published on May 2023, Takiwātanga episode 52, Shana Moriah. Dana is a parent of a child with autism, and during that podcast, we talked about the challenges and experiences she faced raising her daughter. She shared insights into her daughter's journey with autism, including her early childhood experiences, challenges with sensory sensitivities, and the process of obtaining a diagnosis. She also discussed her daughter's struggles with food sensitivities and how they navigated through various interventions and strategies to help her develop healthier eating habits. Furthermore, Dana opened up about her daughter's experiences and interests in activities such as Dungeons and Dragons and clay molding. So I almost forgot about that. She also shared experience with her daughter's friendships and also sensory overloads in public spaces and the importance of adapting to her daughter's unique needs. During our conversation, we talked about various topics related to parenting a child with autism, and including the challenges and strategies for providing the best support and care, should I say. We also discussed the importance of having a strong support network and accessing relevant resources for families navigating the autism journey. We also touched upon the availability of programs and services provided by the organizations or provided by organizations such as Autism NSED, as well as the significance of seeking parent support groups and educational opportunities. So basically, our discussion highlighted the need for increased awareness and understanding of autism in society, along with the importance of tailoring approaches to meet the unique needs of each individuals with autism. Then we also had Matthew, Deliva, and Maria last year. It was published on June 2023. It was Takiwātanga episode 54. And so during the interview with Matthew and Maria recounts the challenges and triumphs raising Matthew, starting from the time he was diagnosed at 18-month-old with autism. And she shared their experiences with seeking medical advice, finding the right support, and advocating for Matthew's educational and social needs. Additionally, the conversation highlights Matthew's participation in various activities, which is very important, such as sports, schools, and work, showcasing the abilities and the importance of inclusive opportunities for all, including autistic kids. Family have worked hard to ensure that he can live a happy and fulfilling life despite the obstacles he has faced in the past. So basically, the conversation also emphasizes the importance of patience, understanding, and perseverance when supporting someone with autism. This story provides a valuable perspective on the life of an individual with autism and the impact of community engagement and personalized approaches to education and work for the autistic individual. It also emphasizes the significance of understanding and accommodating the unique needs of individuals with autism, as well as the positive outcomes that can result from inclusive environments and supportive networks, and so on and so forth. Alright, so we'll move on to Takiwātanga episode 55 about Shana Moriah in June 2023. She is an author of 2 best-selling books, I Am Autistic and This is ADHD. And in this episode, Shana shared her personal journey and shed light on crucial aspects of neurodiversity and challenges faced by autistic individuals and those with ADHD. Shana discusses the challenges of growing up as an undiagnosed autistic individual and how her world has changed dramatically after formally receiving her diagnosis. She also confronts common misunderstandings about autism, including the harmful statement, "You don't look autistic." She also offered valuable insights to debunk some misconceptions about autism. Chanel also shares the heartening impact her book has had within the autistic community, especially providing representation and understanding to young autistic individuals. We also explored some challenges faced by parents of autistic individuals, the difficulties of understanding sensory issues, and communication differences. Chanel's candid and insightful perspective provided a compelling and compassionate look into the world of neurodiversity, challenging stigma and championing understanding and support for those on the autism spectrum. Another cool episode was the Kate and Tahu episode, interviewed last year as well, episode 57, published on June 2023. In the episode, we talked about the profound experiences of Kate Charrington, a mother raising a child with autism, and Tawaroa Ohia, son of Kate, and a passionate Maori filmmaker and artist in Maoriland films. Kate shared her powerful insights on parenting a child with autism, highlighting the importance of parenting involvement in decision-making and the unique perspectives and abilities of autistic individuals. She also emphasized the need for understanding and support, advocating for acceptance and collaboration in embracing differences. Tahu Roa Ohia, also known as Tahu, shared his journey as a filmmaker for his films and filmmaking at Maori Land Films, including his admiration for talented directors and actors. He emphasized the significance of portraying Maori and indigenous actors as artists and not just as ethnic representations, reflecting a deep commitment to authenticity and cultural representation in films. Kate and Tahu's perspective shed light on the beauty of embracing differences and the power of storytelling, especially with autistic individuals. It was my first time doing a remote podcast during that time, and Kate was traveling, and I remember having some tech issues during the interview, but the good side, we were able to do the podcast. And it was an amazing experience that time. Right, so episode 59, Individualized Funding. This was published in July 2023 and was joined by representatives from Faikaha, Daikura Trust, and LifeWise. In this episode, we had the honor of hosting a discussion with Claire, Luella, Michelle, and Luis, who shared invaluable insights into the world of individualized funding and flexible funds available for the disability community. With a focus on bridging the gap between the government and the community, our guest provided essential information and guidance regarding the individualized funding process, including the eligibility, support services, and the empowerment of individuals with disabilities. The episode highlighted the tripartite, I am still confused about this, approach to work involving Maori, disabled people, and government to enable good lives. And our guest shared suggestions for enhancing the support system, emphasizing the need for more engagement and support from the government, creating forums for feedback and guidance, and fostering opportunities for the community to support one another. Our next episode was about Moses Ariama. He was the owner or founder of Pride Lands Childcare, and we had the pleasure of hosting him from this podcast. And he's got a mission to provide people with practical life skills through adventure and mentorship programs. Moses walked us through his recent adventures with kids, go-karts and train yards, visit to trampoline park, excursions, and so on. So he's got a lot of different activities for childcare, and he's promoting parent-free time and creating opportunities for children to learn valuable life skills while having fun, which is what I'm also advocating for. We explored how Moses mentors kids during adventure weekends, fostering an environment that prioritizes safety and trust. He highlights the importance of addressing societal issues rather than focusing solely on individual crisis, which is, it's not about the child, it's the behavior itself. And also Moses' passion for supporting neurodiverse children shines through as he discusses the need to integrate and support all young people in our communities. So very important integration of neurodiverse children in the community. So he shares practical examples of how his program caters to the individual needs of neurodiverse children with a focus on creating a supportive and inclusive environment. So furthermore, Moses provides insights into his financial education program that teaches children valuable life skills through stimulated economic activities, emphasizing the importance of teaching kids about the value of money. So I was so glad that they have that kind of program, including healthy eating and wise spending. So the next one is Rachel Wilshire, episode 61, published on July 2023. Rachel Wilshire is an autistic person from Altogether Autism. Rachel encourages shares her personal journey as an autistic person and her experiences navigating the challenges and triumphs associated with autism. So throughout the conversation, Rachel delves into her early experiences, struggles, and unique coping mechanisms. From her childhood interests in dance and animals to the pivotal moment of receiving an autism diagnosis. Rachel's story is one of resilience and growth. She sheds light on the misconception of autism, the impact of masking, and the critical role of understanding and support in managing mental health as an autistic individual. So Rachel's candid and insightful reflections provide valuable perspective on how a supportive community and tailored accommodations can make a world of difference. All right, so I think that's our wrap up for 2023. I am now happy to say goodbye to that year and move on to make more inspiring and educational content. Okay, so I think that's all. Thanks again for staying with me. If you haven't, I have a small favor to ask. Just a tiny little bit favor. So wherever you are listening to this podcast or whatever channel, please do subscribe. Follow the channel. This will help the search engines, and that's unfortunately how the search engine works, algorithm. And also so that listeners who are wanting to listen to these episodes will also be able to find us.
Every Tangata fight Takiwātanga is different. If you fail with one strategy, don't stop. Keep moving forward. Always remember that for every failure you encounter is one step closer to your success. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, Memuto te whakawa haere. Let's stop judging others. Memahi tahi tato. Let's all work together. Kia maya, kia kaha, be brave and be strong.